welcome to my channel. I'm Scoutman Steve. I'm just out on a little bit of a bimble today really. Come down to the harbour, took my hammock out, and I thought I'd just have a little lounge around and read my Ray Mears book that my lovely family bought me for my birthday. So yeah, what do you reckon to this? If that ain't a view, I don't know what is. But anyway, let's get to business. I've brought out with me my DD Frontline hammock. It was the multicam version, so you blend in everywhere. Usually when you order this, it comes with the thick webbing straps, but I've swapped this out for the Whoopie Slings. So if you want to know a little bit more about the Whoopie Slings, keep watching the video, and I'll tell you a little bit more about why I swapped for Whoopie Slings later on. Keep watching. Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you can hear me. There's a mill over there that's pulling rubble all over the place, so it's pretty noisy. I've got the DD Frontline hammock. It's a multicam version. When you first get this in the packet, you usually have, as I was saying earlier, webbing straps. But what I've done is I've gone and upgraded to the Whoopie Slings, and there's three reasons behind that. The reason behind the Whoopie Slings is it's quick and easy to set up. It's less weight, and the best one is it stops water dripping down into your hammock, because the webbing straps that come with it are like a sponge. So right, let's get started. If you upgrade to the Whoopie Sling system, you'll get these tree huggers. You're gonna get two of them, and I'll just keep the carabiner on there. Get two carabiners as well. So you got to your tree. If it's a small tree, you can do this. You can put the tree hugger around and then around again, like that. And then once you've got it where you want it, put the carabiner through. Right, that's the first one set up. If you've got a bigger tree, this one's not particularly much bigger, but if you have got a bigger tree, it doesn't hurt to just put it literally like that, because once these are loaded up, that's why they're called tree huggers, because they hug the tree. I see a lot of people doing this, which is, you know, it's okay in that, but it's putting a lot of tension on that one piece. So if you can, put it like that on a bigger tree. So, but for this tree, we'll do it like we did the other one. So round like that, and then back round on itself, and that one just about makes it round. And then if you packed your bag right, you can actually take the first part of the Whoopie Sling out on one end, and you got the tail there and this little piece here. You just clip that straight in there, and I've had this set up quite low before, so I'm going to have to release a bit of it. So just in case I release it, I will show you this a little bit more once I've done it, but we'll get a fair old bit of slack on that. And then you just pull the hammock out of the bag, grab the other end, and there you go. That's the hammock more or less up. And then how these work is you've got like almost like a Chinese finger trap system here, and if you grab that piece there and pull down, what it should do is it should release. There you go. That releases up, take the tension off, and then to go up you just hold here and push up. So there's no adjusting the webbing straps and things like that you get originally. So let's pull that one up. Once you've done it, always make sure you just squeeze that bit off, and then that traps it in. across that bit. Right. The best part about this is when it rains, the water will get this wet, it'll go to there and it'll just drip off. If it does make it down here, it will just drip off with its tail. Same with this side. If it does get down there, it's just going to drip off there. So what we do next, with the DD Frontline, it comes with bug netting, and then I'll tie these up ready to go. So if I can find the bag, comes with these 2 spreader poles, and they just go through. There's, see the little slots there? There's a little slot on that one. Just put it through there. But DD say if you don't want to do this, you can get a stick and put it through these little loops for saving weight apparently, but if I'm honest, I think these are probably lighter than most sticks, so I don't know where they got that from. So get them in, get your 2 spreader poles in, unravel this, and then a little tip that I do makes it a lot easier for adjustments. Just unravel all this. It's to tie a little self-adjusting knot. So when you tie this to the tree, just tie a little granny knot for now. Nothing special. Just to get it up there. And then same with the other one. Just tight around this a little bit. But the reason I say tie that little adjusting knot is because you can do this. You can either pull this up, or you can let it go down, vice versa. And I just use a little DD carabiner there, a little one there. So that's what it looks like once it's all up with the Whoopie Slings. So I'll just chuck my bag in there, and that'll give you a bit of perspective of what it properly looks like, because at the moment it just looks like a banana. So it's going to somewhat be like that. So yeah, it's a really good hammock. I've used it for a lot of camps now, and it's got so many different things you can do with it. So for instance, you can have with these tabs, you got 4 to each side. You can have the DD under blanket, but if you don't want the under blanket and you prefer to take a roll mat with you, it's got 2 sides, so you can actually stick a roll mat in there, and you know, it won't be sliding around as much in the night like normal hammocks where you just have the mat inside and you're trying to fiddle around with it. So yeah. Right, the other thing you can do with it is you can roll the bug netting out like that and basically have it so it's out your way. You can just come in there, sit in. Right, inside you've got pocket here, pocket here, pocket here, pocket here, and then you've got an attachment point up there which I'll put a little carabiner to. You can hang a lantern up there. You got another one up there, little carabiner again, make things easy. And if you really wanted to, you could put a ridgeline up there, so you could have a ridgeline running inside and just hang up everything you want. You know, I've had no problems with the hammock. Stitching's all really good. You know, camo is probably the best camo I've ever seen. Blends in so well. Yeah, I'll link in the video in the comments where you can get it from. I think it's about £55 roughly, but you know, a lot of people think that's expensive for a hammock, but this hammock probably lasts you a good few years of good use. And like I say, with the Whoopie Sling system, you ain't got to worry about the rain, you ain't got to worry about adjusting it up here all the time. You just clip it in and away you go. And DD have also got another extra. You can either go for their super light carabiner, take the climbing one out, use this for something else, or if you really want to go ultra light, you can get a DD Soft Shackle, which is basically some more of this that they just loop around the two and it secures on a knot. Right, the other thing that I really like about this hammock is, if you don't really want the bug netting, or you just want it there just in case, all you do is you flip the hammock over so it's like this, and then you're just getting it like so. So you know, it can be your actual hammock for camping with the bug net in the summer, but then in the winter, when you know there's not many bugs and you prefer just to sleep like this, you can sleep like this. Just put your under blanket underneath and away you go. Swing away. Doesn't get better. So my lovely wife and kids, knowing the outdoors and the stuff that I do, and they know that I'm a weirdo and I go camping in a hammock, so I think they've got past that stage now of they just accept me for who I am. And they bought me this lovely book. So I do like watching sort of Ray Mears videos and that, and some of the things he does. You know, he talks a lot of sense, and he's a very knowledgeable man in my eyes, knows his stuff. So I follow a lot of his documentaries, programs, try and pick up stuff. But I started reading this book, and yeah, it's more of Ray's life story really, and he talks about a lot of things I didn't really know. Like, I didn't know that Ray Mears is actually like proper good at judo. So like you wouldn't want to mess with Ray Mears out in the wild. He'd kick your butt. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I didn't know. Another thing I didn't know is he's bang into photography, and he used to work for a magazine. So you know, all these strange and wonderful things you don't know about people till you sort of delve into their life. So if you want a good read, so far I've read, you know, not a hell of a lot, but I know more than I need to know about him so far. So yeah, if you want a good read, I don't know how much it's priced at. Usually it's on the back, but yeah, I would imagine it's probably not too much. But yeah, it's a good read so far, so I'd have a look at that. So I'm gonna have a chill now, read my book in the nice sunshine. Can you believe it's October? I cannot believe it. So I'm gonna enjoy this before it disappears, and yeah, I'll catch up with you soon. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video and found some of the things I was talking about useful. And like I say about the Whoopie Slings, if you are going to buy a standard DD Frontline hammock, you can use the original webbing straps. Don't feel like you have to buy the Whoopie Slings. You can modify them. If you look on YouTube, you can find ways of modifying them. This is just a much easier way of setting your hammock up basically. And you know, because it's ham steel, you know it's going to be really strong. I don't know why they don't come from DD with the Whoopie Slings already on them. I would class this as one of their more high-end hammocks, but who knows? Maybe it's a costing thing. But yeah, all the Whoopie Slings are on all the other hammocks are super light range. I'm guessing because it has to be super light, but why they put them webbing straps in all the other hammocks, I don't know. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see any more videos. If you've got any questions, any at all, about hammocking, camping, knots, anything you like, just comment below and I'll try my best to answer them for you. Speak to you soon.